Hello, and good morning. Okay, I do believe everything is ready. Okay, I have my map open and my routing open. Okay, so first room, no jumps. And actually, first I should test to make sure the chat works. There we go. This was 3. Because you can do that. And then, unfortunately, even if you were to get a pogo off on this, I don't know if it would be... I don't think it would be... Like, even if it... You probably would have enough horizontal speed to make it this far. But I don't think you would get high enough. Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, and then 3. Making sure to jump up to this platform. Now, you can do a dash jump here. But even if you get a pogo off of that, like that, it might be possible to get a pogo on that if you time your swing correctly. But because of how, like, you wouldn't have enough height to get up this high. Although, actually, you wouldn't actually have to get up high enough to just land on the ledge. You would just have to... You would only have to get high enough to start pogoing this. And then once you're pogoing this, that might actually be doable. Oh? Oh, that's probably doable. Ooh. Unless you just don't get high enough. But that's potentially doable. I'm gonna test a few times without the jump, just to see if a low pogo can even reach the sign. I'm not gonna test a lot of times, I'm just gonna test a couple times. That one got it. But it's like, I think with the dash jump, you only get like the absolute lowest height to pogo. You might actually have to start swinging as you're going up, so that by the time you overlap with the sign, your blade is already out. That might be doable. I'll put a pin in that. Okay, so that first room is 3. The second room is 3. No, sorry. The second room is 3. This is the third room, which is also 3. So it's jump and pogo that sign. Then you drop through this, which those use the jump button, so I'm going to just count them anyway. And then you can just either pogo normally or dodge roll pogo. You don't have to do that, that's just a little faster. So it's 1 jump to get up here. Actually, I wonder if you do it at the absolute latest point. No. No. Wait. Yo. Dodge roll here and then pogo the hedgehog. So you do a single jump, pogo the sign, and then pogo the hedgehog. That's probably possible. Although you might want to pre-damage them. Okay. Getting hit doesn't knock you back, but it does cause freeze frames. Oh, that's totally doable. That is 100% doable. But you need to be pogoing off the sign at the far left. Okay, I'm gonna put that in my notes. And I'm trying to get this set up for libtasks. I will look into that with tasking tools because that's pretty precise and you have to wait for the hedgehog every time. Okay, so confirmed 2 to do this. Potentially 1 using a dash jump pogo. This This, I know you can get a pogo off on those. On those. So the idea would be to dodge roll pogo. Or even just drop down into pogo, 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 or something like that. That's probably possible. But because of the reset time, I'm not going to look into that without task tools. I wonder if Cheat Engine allows for save states. Pogo the pots to leave the pit. Okay, so this room is currently sitting at 3, but it can potentially be dropped down to just 1. Okay, and then there's nothing off in this rest other than just money and stuff, which does not matter. Unless, well, I mean, there might be secrets, but those don't matter. Okay. Okay, so this room is 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Interesting. 3. Now, here, you're almost certainly going to want to use the bat. But before using the bat, let's just get a baseline. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 5, 8 to right. Oh, wait, no. Fuck. Nine, 10, 11, 12. Hmm. 12, 13. 13 to top. Enemy pogos. Okay, so without using that lower bat, it is 13 to get to the top. Okay, no, that's definitely doable. And I'm just holding down, right and down, so that lines up perfectly to hit that one, and then you go over here and hit this one. So that's definitely doable. I just have not verified it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this guy likes staying above you, it seems. So 1, 2. It takes 3 to get up to the bat. No, sorry, 4 to get up to the bat. Excuse you. 4. No, it's gonna take like 2 pogos to get anywhere significant. Fuck. Okay, something like that is what you want. I can potentially see getting up onto that top platform, although I don't see getting up into that next room. Fuck off! Dude! Okay, if you are immediately next to them, they don't fly around. They just stare at you and scream. Oh no, I want to test this every time. Oh, yep. Okay, that's doable. Okay, so... dash, jump into the room, pogo the pot, into pogo the sign. Okay, so that brings that down to just 2. Unfortunately, Twitch clips only grab the last 30 seconds. But I do have the footage of that. It's just going to be a little annoying going back to get it. Oh, almost. Okay, well, I can definitively get up here, which cuts out 2 jump. No, it cuts out 1 jump, because you have to use a jump in order to get onto the bat. Although, technically, you don't have to, because you can do something like that. Although, not sure... Not sure how feasible that is without RNG manipulation. But I know that you can get up to the 3rd one, so I'm going to keep going for that. There we go. Verification. Okay, they move towards you and then scream when they get close enough. They don't actually go up. What if I hit you? No, you're staying at the same Y level. Oh, okay. I had the X button, I had the jump button held. So unfortunately, that did not work. Oh, actually, that might be possible. To use a single jump and then 3 pogos. I want to do at least one try on these every time I come through. Although I'm not going to wait for a second cycle. Oh, I already confirmed that. I don't need to test anymore. Oh, crap. Yeah, one thing I would really recommend to the devs is make it so you only drop down through if you're only holding down. So, like, if you're holding left or right or something, like, I hold right and down because I want to preemptively get ready for a pogo. But if I'm doing that here, I just drop all the way through. Like, case in point, there we go. I might have to stay pogoing on the left side to keep pushing them to the right. Although this might also be... Well, I mean, this is definitely RNG. Oh, okay. So, something like that. Let them scream first. I wonder if it would be possible to get them high enough so that the third pogo pushes you up here. Probably not. getting closer to 999. I'm going to use this room to reset since it's much faster. Okay, well, confirmed you can get to that top platform. The question is, can you get to higher? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so -2. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wait. 4, 4, 5 to get here. 6, 7. So 7 to split. As opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that is one better. Plus 0 to the right door. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5 to top door. Okay, so since this is a split in the path, okay, 6, right. Since this is a split in the path, we have to test both. I will start with the right path, and then I will do the top path after. Okay, so looks like this is, yeah, 1. Okay, that's probably going to be a 2, 3. Okay, so 1 to get up here, and going down here is just for a shortcut, so that does not matter. Okay, I was checking to see if there was an alcove there. Okay, so 1... Actually, hang on. Can I get a dash jump off here? I don't think the mushroom preserves my dash jump speed. Okay, so definitively 1, 2, 3. Possibly dash jump from shroom to platform. Okay. Okay, it's not possible to get up to those. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3. Okay, so the right path has 9. Okay, the top. So 6 top. One, 2, 3. Oh, this hurts. 4. Okay, so you can just climb off of that onto here. So 6 top has 4. 7 has 1. Okay, so 1, and then you do a pogo to land on this. I'm gonna reload so that pot comes back so I can retest this room. I'm gonna see if I can get the bat more optimized whenever I pass through here. Oh, that was so very close. That's probably possible to save another one. That ceiling might be in the way of getting a trajectory good enough to hit this. Okay, so it's 1 to drop down. You dash pogo the pot onto here. And then you jump onto that, so... just 2 for 7 top. Oh, great. Oh, to go through this room, you have to hit the lever. So this is going to be a 1. One. Wait, frick. 1. 2. No, fuck. 2. So 2. And then 1. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. Both routes, without any optimizations, have the same number. Okay, I need to mess with my map for a little bit. Where's the eraser? Where's the fucking eraser tool? Oh, the eraser isn't an actual tool, it's just a mode. Interesting. Okay. So without any optimizations, they have the same number. I guess so. Actually, the top route has 4 rooms, and the right route only has 3 rooms. So I'm just going to mark this as room 10, even though that might not be accurate in the future. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's no chance I don't think you're gonna get a pogo here. But I don't think you're getting a pogo, unfortunately. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Oh. Four. Okay. So instead of jumping to the platform and then pogoing, you just jump and then pogo. So that's 4. That's not happening. Oh, actually. Okay, so if you stay here, possibly. That's possibly doable. You just got to get them lined up properly, and then you can do dash double pogo. And since this is just testing, I can actually take the shortcut up here to save me some time. Actually, it might be possible to get a max height pogo and grab those. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Alright. Okay, so it's... Actually, hang on. In this last room... In this last room, on the right route, it is 1, 2 to remerge. Okay, so I'm reformatting some stuff. Do I have an Excel? There. Okay. Actually. Oh, unfortunate. The bat only gets aggroed once you jump. Actually, hang on a second. Ooh, there might be something fancy here. Okay, so once you go back here, you drop down, the bat gets angry. Okay. That's... This room has 0. Well, I mean, post-merge, this room has 0. So drop to shroom to pop up and aggro bat. Pogo bat and then pogo pot. Okay, so wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so they still... Okay, they both have the same number. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd have to, like, get all the way over here. Oh! Oh, you can do, like, a multi-enemy pogo. Because you can pogo the plants. I didn't even think about that. No, that's probably still too low. Oh, but actually, after you hit something, I think they turn around. Yeah, if you hit them from the front, they turn around. So I could potentially get one of the guys on the way back, pogo him, they turn around and walk back a little bit. Although when they're this close together, that's not favorable. Okay, that's probably possible, but I'm going to mark this down as 5 for now. I'll go the second arrows. Okay, actually, one moment. Okay. So, Pogo the second arrows. And then possibly Pogo the plant and possibly bounce off the shroom into dash Pogo the plant and hedgehogs to get across. But for now, I'm just going to mark that as 5. Although that is probably doable with just 4. Oh, actually, well, 6 to drop down into the last room. Okay. Oh, that is hilarious. Okay, so just hold up and right. Interesting. Interesting. Why are you immediately falling? Ooh. Interesting. I wonder if you can dash as you walk off of that to make it to the next set. Okay, I'm going to mark that as 1. 2. I'm going to mark this room as 2. Dash after you fall off rocks to make it to next set. Jump from falling platform and through final drop down. Okay, and this room over here, just a shortcut. Okay, so room 9 is 0. Actually, do you need the dashes? The answer is yes, you do need the dashes. You don't need the dash at the end, but... dash across the gaps. Okay, I'm gonna say that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, maybe possible. I hate Excel. You can't press Control Backspace to remove entire words. Maybe possible to pogo the sign and dash pogo the plants to get up the ledge. Okay, and then room 11 is the boss. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, actually, no. I was actively updating my notes, but I should have made that smaller. I need to get better at remembering when my notes are on screen, especially if I don't have people to remind me. What am I doing? I have a shortcut. Wait, where does this shortcut connect to? Okay, it's just optional rooms that lead back to boss. But it's a much shorter path. Oh, right. The boss is dead. I can't test things on this file. Okay. Okay, let's do this segmented. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, that was very close to working. Okay, well, 1, 2. Okay. Oh, actually no, room 4 no longer has 3 because you don't have to jump to leave the pit, so it only has 2. Oh, actually, no. On the split, the right path is objectively better than the top path because both paths have the same number of jumps in their separate rooms, but in the first room where you initially split, you split at the door to the right room. It takes 5 extra jumps to get to the top door. So the right path is better by 5 jumps. One, two, three, four. Okay, well, I'm more consistently getting to that top platform, but I would like to get one platform higher. Oh, actually, I can fix my chat now. Not that it matters for this particular game. Hmm. I guess if you go too far away, they go back to their home. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. You pogo up here. 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh? There's an idea. Okay, so you jump onto the mushroom and then dash to the platform. So that's just 2. Jump onto shroom and dash mid-air to platform. Jump to ground. Okay, so that brings that down. 1, 2. Oh, well. One, 2. Three. Wait. 1, 2, drop down 3, and then jump to pogo 4. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 2. 0. Oh. Ooh, that, there's definitely something there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, you can definitely just brute force the boss if you can get there with all of your potions intact. And I can only think of one place where damage might be forced. That being the arrows. Actually... I wonder if you can cause knockback. Because if you could knock this guy off of the platform, you can cause knockback. Actually, no, wait, I don't think it matters. Because even if the hedgehog were to be put down on our level, we can't pogo without being in the air. Ooh, that is so close to working. That might be possible if you get like an absolute max height pogo. The boss might take a few tries, so I'm gonna open up the shortcuts to make backtracking easier. Actually, no. You don't need to force a damage there, because you can just wait. I wonder how much damage all of these things do, because the enemies can hurt each other. And, like, those hazards can hurt other enemies. Oh, right, I need to be healing. I think he does half a heart every hit. So every 3 hits I need to heal. Well, the arrow doesn't do half a heart. Wait, no, fuck. Interesting. The rocks animation doesn't pause when the game is paused. Okay. Okay, the rocks falling down do not hurt him. Definitively. Which is unfortunate, but makes sense. Interesting. The bats don't deal contact damage. Okay, yep, easy enough. Okay, so top, enter, top. To enter the top is 5. So I'm gonna take those notes and put them down there. Five, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so in the current optimal route, there's 14 rooms, equals sum 33. 33 jumps. Neat. Okay. Okay. What else can I do with this little mouse boy? Actually, I don't know if they're a boy. I don't even know if they have a name. Actually... I need to remember that you're able to dash in midair, because that could be quite useful. I'm just going for a casual, no-damage run. This game is short enough, I can probably accomplish that. After I finish this, I'm going to go back to my main file and finally max out the coin money. Unless it goes into the thousands, in which case we will find that out. Fuck. Okay. Okay, I'm clipping that. What the heck? Beg your pardon? Okay, so up slashing here. I guess I broke both of the pots. Maybe there was too many entities on screen? It does go into the thousands. And they accounted for commas. Now, I wonder if it was because I swung up on both of the pots, or if it's because I did it at the moment of the bat changing its state. Because that time it was fine. Yeah, it looks like in the clip, it looks like I broke these right when it was changing from its get off of the ceiling animation to its general flying around animation. wonder if there's any more secrets. Maybe there's a 4th earring. I think my personal audio was off. Yeah, that's better. A little bit, I think. I mean, I suppose I could do minimum sword uses, but you can get to the boss without using your sword at all. So then it's just, oh, RNG manipulate so that all 3 rocks fall right next to each other, so that you can hit the boss with your sword and all 3 rocks. Which, that's not feasible for a human to do, almost certainly. I wonder if this game has a Discord. Okay, it has a website. Well, that's a website for the company, not a website for the game. It's not looking like there is a Discord, although I'm sure there's a speedrun for it. There's a bunch of hamster ball stuff. Okay, there's a couple speedruns. Okay, leaderboard. Oh my goodness. Not hamster ball. Okay, well, there's a few speedruns around, but I'm not finding a Discord. Oh. Okay. Okay, well, I found a link to a Discord, but the invite is expired. Okay, seems this game is small enough that it doesn't have that much of a following. I can mess with this on more. Okay, so the idea would be to go here, Okay, pogo up high. And then pogo across that, and then repeat that. Oh, but... Okay, so... I think what you want to do... Oh, actually... Maybe... Maybe I don't need to go back to the sign. Maybe I just pogo up high, get it to drop down, use my dash to stall, and then let's get you out of the way. Ooh, that's probably doable. Although it raises up pretty quickly. I have to reload the room so it doesn't die. Oh, that's so close. It either has to be higher, or I have to pogo it further to the right. But that's probably possible. Actually, its height is irrelevant. The height that matters is where I pogo it. This is almost certainly possible. It's just going to be really hard for me to do. Because I either need to pogo higher or pogo, like, really far to the right. I'm sorry, what did I just hit? What am I hitting? Oh, it's the chest. Oh, that's interesting. Now, can I hit you? Some plants you can cut. Okay, that's not one of them. Do I have anything else in my library I could mess with? Why do I still have the Ultra Kill demo? Uninstall, please. Bopple Battle demo. Okay, well, that was fun. I think I'm gonna call it there a little early today. I'm still a little tired. I don't want to start something that'll be like too long of an endeavor. Although, some of the stuff that we were looking at here would be a lot easier to do with task tools. So I'm going to look into getting that set up, although this game only has a Windows release, so that might be a little difficult. It is Game Maker, so I can probably port it to Linux. I'm going to look into that. Okay, farewell, have good days. Thank you for watching. Stream stopped.